Hey y'all, this is Jessica with Bless Your Heart. Let's do a glitter swirl-ish tumbler today. So this tumbler was given to me by someone and they just wanted me to decorate it. They got it at a orientation, so it's probably not the best quality as we can see by these screws here, but we're going to do our best to make this thing beautiful. We're going to start with just kind of sealing all of that bottom end, and we are using West Texas Glitter Grape Jelly. I'm just using normal epoxy, gonna seal all that in, hit it with my torch, and let it just cure. Since I had some leftover glitter, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to put it on this little straw thing that goes on the top. This is kind of like a 40-ounce dupe, and I'm just gonna see if it'll stick. At this moment in time, I don't know if it will, but we're just gonna kind of match and make this as pretty as possible. Once I get all that done, I'm going to hit it with my torch and I'm going to set it on a nice level surface and let it all cure. I'm going to use the epoxy method for my adhesion today, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a few chunkies and a few fines, and this is kind of where the swirl-ish comes from. I'm going to use Mr. Fancy Pants Oil Rig and West Texas Glitter Evil Queen and Maleficent. And then I'm going to use Grape Jelly from West Texas Glitter, and I'm going to use Expo from Peachy Olive Glitters. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to start with my chunkies, and I'm going to kind of go in a swirl-ish pattern. I start out thinking it's going to be a true swirl, but it doesn't end up that way, and that's okay. So let's just watch all this pretty glitter fall, and we'll figure out what we're going to get when we get done. Once I'm happy with the way all that chunky is placed down, I'm going to go in with the fines, and this is Grape Jelly, and I'm going to put this really heavy where the purple was, and then I'm going to kind of blend it in a little bit to where that Maleficent is. And then I'm going to use Expo right where Oil Rig was and go in full coverage. And then I'm going to kind of just, it's the same with the Grape Jelly, I'm going to kind of blend it into that other section. So that other section that's got the Maleficent on it is going to have a little bit of the black and a little bit of the purple. And it's just going to all shine through and kind of match and do whatever it needs to do for us. Since this is some chunky, I'm going to go in and kind of roll it in my paper. And I am going to get a layer of epoxy on this. Once the layer of epoxy is done, I do a light sanding, and I'm going to go in and go ahead and glitter this handle. I am going to use Grape Jelly, the same with all the other solid glitters that I'm using, and I'm going to just paint on this glue and sprinkle on the glitter and check out our handiwork. Once we get done with that, we're going to immediately remove all of our tape because we do not want to glue that tape to the body of the cup. And then we are going to get ready to move on to the next step, which is going to be a light layer of epoxy all the way around. Like I said earlier, this cup was for an orientation for a college here in Texas. So we are going to go in and just decal this so it will represent the college. So I'm just using white permanent vinyl. I went in and I made my own text. I think this is Samantha Upright. And then for the decal on the other side, I just went to Google, pulled up the image, and did it all in my Silhouette studio. And once I get these decals put down and I like the way it looks, I'm going to epoxy until smooth. And here we go. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.